See now, Arthur? I'm a very responsible bus driver myself.
I highly doubt that. Remember the time during one of our crossovers?
Oh yes, of course I do.
Yeah, when you drove the bus into the sea. That was a left turn, not a right turn.
Okay, maybe I was a little misdirectional, but it did take a short time to pull the bus out the sea.
It took an hour and a half, swiftly delaying our time during that crossover van.
At least Christopher was more responsible. Where exactly is that man?
He can't make it over for tonight. If you forgot, he's sick again.
Oh, right.
Oh, if it isn't the Wandering Minstrels.
Yes, it's us.
Isn't your band leader supposed to be with you?
Sorry, Nova, but Chris can't make it here tonight. Arthur just told me he's sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Either way, you both are 5 minutes late. Charles and Anglestock have already settled here.
No, Samuel, we came on time.
Still off by 5 minutes.
Look, maybe we were late, but the good thing is that we're here now.
He's right. So, can we come inside?
Fine, I'll let you off this once.
Thanks.
I hope Chris can make a part for the next film.
So what started off as a joke in an interview became an actual band?
That's right. Whatever John made up, Chris made a reality.
Oh, so it must still be true that Boozy Powell fell off a bus to leave the band.
Where did you hear that?
Well, from the original film. That's why I have it back at my place.
Hey folks, I'm back. Now that everyone is in one place, would anyone like to say something before we begin?
Oh, well, I'd like to explain something to you, Samuel. We don't know exactly what happened to Fred after the reboot finished.
We checked during the credits, and he just disappeared. I think he's gone missing.
That's only you who's thinking like that.
Well, it's still true.
I see. Well, unless he shows himself, someone else can do the interviews.
Well then, looks like we found the right Papa's Fish and Chips, and not the one around Meadow Hall.
To true Oliver, Samuel despises Meadow Hall for various reasons.
Wait, Cassidy. What are you doing here with Oliver?
I hope we aren't late. Though, you know, being late, it is what it is.
Stop saying that.
Sure, we came around late, but the good thing is that we're here.
Alright, I think that's enough people. Now, I think we should get introductions out the way first.
I'm Arthur Fauntleroy, a member of the Wandering Minstrels. I'm also considered to be Anglestock's nephew.
I wouldn't say that's true.
I am Barclay Kryptonite, another member of the Wandering Minstrels. Don't listen to Arthur, he's just a bit crazy.
The name's Oliver Stenchmount, Anglestock's brother-in-law, I think. And I'm another relative to Anglestock, though it is hard to tell.
You didn't say what band you're part of.
Oh, I was the manager in the Wandering Minstrels.
And I'm Cassidy McNova, a member of the Celestial Aura, and more commonly called as Casanova. I'm also partially related to Sam.
Ah.
What?
Oh, sorry. I find foxes pretty cute.
I'm not the cute one here. I wrote a very intense song during the Celestial Aura, one of which I'll explain later.
Well, now everyone is here. Only the most important people should be interviewed first.
Okay, and who will that be?
You're looking at him.
You first, really? I don't think I can do that.
What?
Good call. Samuel can be very obnoxious.
But during Thief Encounter, Samuel finally got the spotlight taken away from him.
Hey now, I'm not obnoxious, and it's still true that I was once stolen.
Fine. I guess we'll have to find that out in your interview. So, Sam, according to the album Thief Encounter, was it true that you were once stolen from my house in the 2000s?
Sadly that was true. But it wasn't an exact burglary, not one you'd expect.
So then where did the thieves take you?
They sent me to this very restaurant. I know it's hard to believe, but it's a true story.
Since you're still casted, do you think you'll be featured in John's more recent songs?
Ryan told me that he's almost stopped making proper music himself. He just keeps his organ in the house.
Well, I know about the organ, but how did you find out?
I saw him while I was being stolen. Damn you, Thomas Technics. You think you got it all.
He thinks he's got everything, that damn organ.
Right. Well, after John stopped producing real music, what did you do after he quit?
That's simple. I've just been managing the Cleethorpes Pier with Davy Dormant.
How many people would it take to carry you into another room?
Quite a few. If you've seen my instruction manual, it said I weigh exactly 1 megaball.
I don't think that's a unit of mass.
Well, obviously, because 1 megaball is equal to 1,000,000 decibels. So it's also said I weigh a lot of volume. Get it?
I don't get it.
Course you don't, Angler. You're not even in the...
Moving on from that. Since you're a piece of musical equipment, how many Kevin keyboard tracks were you featured in as a whole?
It's hard to say, because I actually wasn't used much. Let's just say in the tracks, before I was stolen.
Alright, I think that's the first interview done.
I'll guess from the reboot that there's another interview after the first one.
We're not doing it like the reboot, Sam. Instead, if they want to, I'll let someone play a song from their own band.
Oh, can it be Cuckoo Valid?
What's so good about that song?
Oh, I've heard about this one. Arthur plays wooden spoons on a cooking pot. Best instrument in the album.
That's the worst thing since food recipes for track names.
Alright, we can play your song. Although Luke Flushstraw was interrupted by your playing, the song itself isn't half bad.
Thank you. Now without further ado, let's play the song for everyone. Well, what did you think of that?
Irritable is still miles better.
You would listen even the anthem of our band, Yellow Pill is.
Alright, that was a good song. Now, who else wants an interview?
Oh, you want information about the Wandering Minstrels? I'll deliver.
So, Barclay, what did you do for the Wandering Minstrels when it was a running band?
I can tell you one thing for sure. I made dozens of our songs, bought many instruments, and I played in a lot of our songs too.
How many songs did you produce? This would also go with crossover bands.
Well, as I said, dozens. I lose count most of the time.
So, during the Wandering Minstrels at the time, what kind of music did you make?
Well, we have some of our best hits. Examples of this are Don't Lose the Game, Midnight Hour, and Denying Rebirth.
Purely copies of Kevin Keyboard's best works.
Oh, well, are there any original songs the Wandering Minstrels made? You know, songs that aren't considered parodies?
Well, only a few are original, like Don't Lose the Game. The Wandering Minstrels is basically half with parody music and original music.
Pick one album from the Wandering Minstrels, just one, and tell us which song from that album is your favourite.
Well, The Yellow Pill is the band's official anthem, so I'll have to say Take the Step, written by Wheelie herself.
Alright, that's the second interview done.
Shouldn't we let you reveal too?
Only the greatest copy of Ignorance.
What?
I mean, only the greatest original song of the Wandering Minstrels.
Oh, so Irritable's a parody of Ignorance?
Heard it during Crosswonder, in which Irritable is supposed to be their second best song of the Wandering Minstrels, and...
Oh, right. Well, we can still play it, can't we? If Samuel doesn't want to listen, he doesn't have to.
That's fine with us, since we're members of the band.
See, I told you it's a copy of Ignorance. And that damn air horn.
That might actually be the best bit for me. That was pretty funny.
Really? We stole the SS Cleethorpes from the Celestial Aura.
They never brought it back.
You know, just to use the worm as an instrument.
That instrument? Well, it is what it is. But it was horrible to use as a main lead in one of our old songs.
Oh, well, we might have to listen to that later on.
Trust me, you do not want to play that song.
Right, we won't play it. How about another interview?
I'll take one. There's a bit of weird information about me, but I'm sure you'll understand later.
So, Arthur, what did you do during the time in Chris's band?
For starters, as I've said, I played a cooking pot and 2 wooden spoons, my only used instrument.
Oh, here we go.
2 homemade effects were created too. I used a bucket filled with paracetamol for low pass, and a 2CV engine for a flanger.
Are you sure those were really effect filters you used?
Of course they are. That's why some folks also call me Arthur Flanger Boy.
Okay. Well, since you play with both weird instruments and add-on effects, what do you plan to play in this moment of time if you were given the chance?
Find me some instruments online, and we'll make a new Wandering Minstrels album right now.
Maybe we could get Samuel on that.
Please don't. I've seen enough of Arthur's shenanigans during Crosswonder.
Well, since you and 2 other members are here, that along with Cassidy, what kind of things do you plan to do with your time?
I don't know, because we've done a lot in the past. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
If you can do it better than Kenny, try and redefine molten metal.
It's a poorly made music genre. Enough said.
Alright, that's the 3rd interview done. And that's also all the Wandering Minstrels members interviewed.
Don't forget about me.
I'll get to you in a second. I'd want to hear this Take the Step song, although the member who wrote it isn't here.
Oh, haven't you heard? Wheelie's voice is so beautiful, Chris cries like a baby.
Yeah, that's true. Could we get someone else to sing it?
Or we could play a different song, since we still have the time. And there goes another solo. No need to thank me.
Seriously? You've done that 2 times already.
Oh yeah, second best, am I right?
Oh, don't worry. If there are CD releases, Samuel won't be able to skip any of the solos.
CDs, DVDs, there's no bottom ground. It is what it is.
Seriously, Oliver, stop saying that.
Hey, if he says it enough, maybe Charles won't interview him. That would be funny.
Yeah, he'll probably interview me instead, only if he wants to.
Yeah, in just a second. What exactly is Crosswonder?
You're saying you don't know Crosswonder?
It's only the greatest album The Wandering Minstrels, and produced in a long time.
Oh yeah, me and Brian took part in that.
All of us did. Except for Charles, since he wasn't around at the time.
I got done dirty during Crosswonder.
Why'd you say that?
They kept cutting me off in several images, except for one.
Hey, have you seen the people's profile images? Some of them are pretty funny.
No, and Anglestock didn't tell me about this from last time. Do we have any examples?
That's me.
That's you, Samuel? Well, you look beautiful.
Sure man, but those avatar changes happened since the 2000s.
Oh, so Spencer was around back then too.
Unfortunately he was, but he only wanted to get the Supernova.
We can talk about this during the break. For now, I'd like to have a quick interview.
Well, since I'm technically doing the hosting right now, I'll give everyone enough time to talk about this. After the first session, of course. So, Cassidy, what was your role during during the Celestial Aura?
You really just said that.
Well, I wrote one song myself. The track name was called 150 Degrees.
And what was 150 Degrees about as a song?
Hey, I'm a Casanova, so I like to go after a lot of women.
Oh, do you have any safer topics you can talk about?
There's a more wholesome moment we had during the band. Town's Favorite Man was the best song we produced, that going with the acoustic version.
Alright, well, moving on from the weird stuff, is it true that you're actually related to Samuel?
Oh yeah, I'm not properly related to him. Sorry if I fooled you.
Who's your favorite member from the Celestial Aura?
I would say Paul Cook, but he left the band for good. So it's gotta be someone else who came back during this time.
That's me.
And that's Helix.
Damn it.
Well, what about the 2 other side bands?
I like what Chris did with the Aura's best known song, He improved it simply with his own voice.
I wouldn't say that was an improvement.
And about the dog show, the only favorite member from that band for me must be Maki. Her singing voice is equally as good.
Alright, that's the 4th interview done.
You know, when it came to singing, Maki was better than both Chris and Helix.
Why? Because she's a girl?
Oh, female humans, they are what they are.
He said that phrase again, so Charles must interview him.
Well, I will, but in just a second.
Is there a reason you want to hold my interview?
Well, there's a cover that I've made that I'd like to play. And maybe I can do your interview after that.
Fine.
So, Samuel, you know Ignorance, right?
Of course, it's the definitive album that started John's music career.
Well, I've made a cover of quite an obsolete track from Ignorance. The last song on the album, actually.
Hey, Ignorance is an album that contains songs with lyrics. You aren't gonna sing, are you?
I did try my best, though I don't think I'm a very good singer. When the cat leaves her home for the day, leaving offspring to stay all alone, save for a friend, yet who is more than a friend? Will they not play? Restriction on duration have been brought into force to safeguard reputations, yet how long does it take to update good relations by the ultimate act? The cat will return from her Edel retreat. Her spies she will then seek, and they'll tell that her rules were strictly obeyed. Of the night he never stayed, but the time spent within those Artex-clad walls behind the locked doors will remain unbeknown, save to the ones who may hay while the cat was away.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Aw, thanks. You already knew that song was underrated, right?
Of course it's underrated. That's the last track in Ignorance.
At least it's not as bad as Derailed by British Rail.
We get the joke, and it's still not funny.
You know, I think I'll interview again after the break. No offense to Oliver. Can I step outside, Sam?
Yes, you're allowed to do that. But it's getting late, so come back as soon as you can.
Whew. Good thing I could get a break from those guys. You know, it is good to be outside, but what exactly is there for me to do?
What you mean we can't come in?
Look, I don't know exactly who you are, but you're kind of freaking me out.
It's just one music critic.
For being a Beatle car, and as strange as he seems, I'll have to agree with Brian. I really did not want to be a part of this again.
You see now, Andy doesn't want to be here. You may as well find someplace else.
Excuse me. Can I... Hold on, this seems familiar.
Well, look what we have here, a simple donk.
Simple what?
Perhaps you'll let me inside the restaurant. These two wouldn't.
Well, for a start, sir, you wouldn't let me talk about the top Genesis albums like I wanted to.
Mate, who the bloody hell cares?
And secondly, whoever that Fred guy was, you're the one who wouldn't let him into Cleethorpes. Not that I care about him, of course.
To be fair, Fred didn't seem like a proper host to begin with.
Hold on, you three know about this?
What?
You know, the fact that Fred isn't really playing a part for the sequel?
For once, I'm happy to know I'm not going to see that Fred fellow. He had quite a strange likeness for me, and I'm glad he didn't travel here himself.
Aren't you a lucky one?
You know, I'll let two of you in right now, if it's okay with Sam. He's in the restaurant, by the way.
Oh, I'd be happy to see Sam again.
Could I say something really quick? Brian told us he doesn't want to see Sam, though he didn't verbally tell us, and something much worse happened.
Hey, don't tell him that. I was nervous, okay?
You say you were nervous. Is that why on our way here you were literally leaking petrol on the roads?
Shut up, it's not funny.
Andy and whoever that one was, you're free to come inside. I'll interview Brian out here. Sorry about that. Now then, Brian, is it true that from the prelude of Ash, you broke down when you arrived at the studio?
If you mean while en road, then you're right. I didn't break down. I ran out of fuel when I was parking.
In a pick between your own song and 2CV, which one would you say is better?
You know me. I have to drive fast or not at all. My song was obviously better.
Apart from yourself and the various 2CVs, do you actually have any relatives?
Well, in a way. I have a nemesis who's fittingly called Legal Ryan.
Since you have a polar opposite, was Ryan featured in the side bands of Ash, or did something else happen to him?
He was in the Celestial Aura for a while, but after their first year, he left the band due to failed production.
Now we kind of know about Davy Dormant's absence for this sequel, so I'd like to know what's going on with Pendleby.
Well...
Hold on a minute. Something tells me I'm not properly placed atop the pavement.
I think it's called roadkill.
How was Pendleby alive during the reboot then?
That was after Ash got split up. I was a bit upset that day, so maybe I didn't see him on the road. I hope I don't get sued for this.
You're not getting sued, Brian. But I will cut off your interview here.
What else happens?
What you said really worried me, so I can't really do much. But you wouldn't want me to tell Sam about what you did, would you?
No, don't. Sam would probably kill me if he finds out.
Alright, I won't tell him. Let's just head back inside. He's waiting for us.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Crazy Dog.
Actually, I'm a crazy frog.
Tell me, who brought you and Andy Edwards here?
The beetle did.
That's right. And Charles, I may have done something with your friend Spencer.
What have you done now, Brian?
Since he isn't coming over for tonight, he's shared his power with me. And because of how useless the crazy frog is, I changed him first.
Yes, and I need to change back pretty soon.
Oh, if that's so, maybe you'd like to turn into a pink frog.
That's not what I mean.
Then what do you want?
Just wait until the real one does it.
You know, Samuel mentioned his human appearance during that crossover band.
Well, being human is okay, but I don't need that change for myself again.
Sorry, I can't promise anything, Sam.
What?
Zap.
No, wait.
Now, doesn't it feel like you're back at Crosswonder?
I should have said nothing.
Sure thing. Now might be the most appropriate time to call a break.
Brian's right. I'll be calling a break until we get back on air.
But what about my avatar?
We'll try and do something about that later. As for the viewers, we'll be right back.
And so that's why I head out here on my own, away from the reboot. Sorry I didn't mention that before.
So where are your band members right now?
Well, Wheelie seemed a bit shy, so I didn't want to force her. But Arthur and Barkley were obviously very interested.
And thanks to Miles, I'm still in city center. He also took Charles and Anglestock.
Oh, I see. Well, I brought the group's car around here, so I can take you to where they are.
Tell me you know where they are. I don't want to miss out on the sequel.
They should be at the Cleethorpes Pier, because why wouldn't they be? So I can take you there myself.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. The drive there shouldn't take that long.
Okay, I've done all I can, and I can't change Samuel back myself.
Well, actually, Charles is lying. He changed himself, and that was at the end of the reboot.
So you can do it?
That's just for myself, not other people. Look, Sam, I'm sorry, but that power Spencer has is kinda complicated to explain.
Things went well during the break. Me and Barkley just got our avatars changed again.
Oh great, the shroom actually looks good.
See, them two are okay with it. Just say you're glad to have that appearance back.
Honestly, this is the last thing I would have asked for.
Come on, Sam, lighten up.
Yeah, and I mean from Cross Wonder, you do look better like this.
He didn't even look good as a synthesizer.
Are you trying to convince me to stay like this?
I don't see why we shouldn't. Is bearing your human avatar that uncomfortable?
Of course it is.
Well, I have no reason to change you back now.
Sam used to take up the whole screen, but now he takes up only a fourth of it.
Well, that is true.
You calling me fat?
Anyway, maybe we should get another interview in. What do you say, Charles?
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I can give another interview. But because of Oliver's impatience, I'll save him for last.
Oh, come on, what is your problem, man?
Maybe it's because his father plays poker. Or poker stars to be more specific.
That would be bingo stars.
Sure. And I'm not fully against Oliver. I will try and interview him after this.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Brian, do you mind with the avatar changes?
Of course I don't. Oh, that was a double shot.
What an idiot.
So, Wombat, if that was your name. First of all, why do you keep calling poker stars as bingo stars?
You know the drill. Donks enter tournaments just to lose their money.
Well, since you are a poker stars player, how much money have you won from your previous games?
I once had $2,000 in my bank account.
And how much money do you have as of now?
Technically I'm bankrupt.
Good for him, am I right?
From what Cassidy said, is it true that you know my dad in poker stars?
There's two types of people on bingo stars, donks and biblical donks. Guess which one is worse to put up with?
Why do you keep saying you're a crazy frog if your name is Wombat? Or at least if your username's Wombat?
Kuka is a bit strange, and he may have hit me on the head.
Aside from playing online poker, did you ever have a part in Ash's side bands?
I was the leader of the Donk Show, or Donktown Central.
If the Donk Show was a music band, what kind of music did you write and play?
We didn't really play.
The music sounded like shit. What?
The Donk Show wasn't shit. We were on a strict budget of poor quality instruments.
Alright. Well, I mean...
During Cross Wonder, I heard the songs from the Dunk Show, and they really do sound like crap.
It sounded worse than the SS Smitherites, and that's also an instrument.
Alright, would you all let me end the interview here? I think I've heard enough from Wombat now.
Okay, we'll stop. Speaking of the Smitherites...
Don't you dare play that.
But that cover is really funny.
Which cover is he talking about?
Oh boy. Well, the horn the SS Smitherups had somehow sung during Cross Wonder.
I know slow is good, but that song takes the cake.
Really, we shouldn't play something that bad.
No please, it'll be good once you hear it.
I swear, if you play that, I'll be stepping out of this restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
So how was it?
Yeah, Irritable was definitely better.
We're lucky that with Irritable, the air horn part is more forgiving and short.
That's why it's the best song, that going with a yellow pill.
I think my ears went numb.
Oh, you know, some's terrible enough to cause ear pain. It is...
Yeah, say that old shit once more.
Okay, how's this? I'll stop saying that phrase if I get an interview.
I've interviewed everyone except Oliver, so now would be a good time for the last interview of the film.
Finally I can have an interview for myself. Though I'm still mad that I'm the last person to have one.
So, Oliver, what did you do for the Wandering Minstrels at the time?
Apart from Stenchplate Flapkin, I was the manager of the band. Though Barkley kept complaining that I wasn't doing my job.
Who in this restaurant, or other side bands, are you fully related to?
As I said at the beginning, I'm Anglestock's brother-in-law. We actually met in an ice cream shop in Newcastle.
Don't tell that story again. It's embarrassing.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Tell the frog what's going on.
Our meetup story is quite simple. We ordered ice cream, took out the original contents, and defecated inside the cones.
Anglestock, is this true?
Yes, but Oliver forced me to. I had to do it.
Okay, moving on before I get traumatized.
Like you're the only one.
Oliver, are there any other members of the Wandering Minstrels coming tonight?
Well, Christopher Dipshit is sick back at our home, and Wheelie is flying solo somewhere else. So nobody else is expected tonight.
Did you play any instruments in the Wandering Minstrels?
No. They were cheap, I don't plan to learn music, and they tasted like lemon curd.
How could you tell the instruments had taste?
I did a taste test with every instrument we had. They all tasted like lemon curd.
Hey, I like lemon curd.
You're disgusting, Supernova.
Okay. Well, either way, I'd say that's the 7th interview done.
Oh, so you mean I waited all that time just for that?
I thought you wanted an interview.
Well, I did, but it was a waste of time. But with this whole thing, it was what it was, so I can't really complain.
So where are you going?
Back home. And I'm also retiring from music work with Chris, so this might be the last time y'all will see me.
Hey Oliver.
Yes?
Good luck.
Uh-huh. Well, now I'm officially out of time. I have to go. See y'all never.
Well, can't really blame him.
Well, Wombat, that was a good choice for the song. Though from what I can tell, my dad's probably pissed off at you now.
He changed back into a frog so quickly.
Yeah, but did you purposefully sing that for Crosswonder? You could have gone with anything else.
Don't hate me 'cause I'm beautiful.
We have our reasons to be against Wombat.
Yeah, for example, the fact he calls everyone a dog.
He could have gone with anything less insulting.
Well, donks will be donks.
And we'll get annoyed if you don't stop that.
Yeah, Wombat. I'm technically the host right now, and Samuel still manages this restaurant and pier, so I suggest you be careful.
Of course I'm being careful. What else would you take me for?
Probably a donk.
But I'm a crazy frog, not a donk.
Stop that.
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
Oh, Helix.
How'd you get here?
Oh, Chris brought me here. I'm sure some of you have been waiting to see him.
Yes, I brought him here myself.
Christopher, what are you doing here of all times?
I thought you told me that he was sick.
Sorry about that lie, you three. It's Wheelie who's sick, thanks to what that donk of a frog did to her.
Well, although you're here, Chris, you did come down pretty late.
Yeah, Charles has already interviewed all of us.
So you must be Christopher, the leader of the Wandering Minstrels.
That's right. And you must be...
Oh, I know that fella. He's a simple donk.
No, I'm not. Wombat, you know because of Fred's absence, I'm the one who's been doing the hosting for the sequel.
So Samuel isn't the host?
You know I run this restaurant, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Now, kid, would you like to know about the Wandering Minstrels?
Well, Barclay and Arthur told me a bit, so I'd like to hear from you now.
Why did it sound like that?
Well, this could be the last interview.
That's because it is. So then, Chris, since you're the leader of the Wandering Minstrels, what did you do when your band was running?
The Wandering Minstrels had 7 albums released in total. The 6th album, Theological, was kind of controversial, so we ended at 7.
Apart from Crosswonder and The Yellow Pill, what other albums are your favourite?
Did You Pay for This Stuff is another favourite of mine, since we all had a lot of fun recording the songs.
Who was your most favourite and least favourite members of the Wandering Minstrels?
I didn't really like Jack Brent that much, as he wrote really bad music, but Wheelie is much better than him in many ways.
Who was the best member or guest from Crosswonder?
Well, he's from John's original work, so the Supernova, obviously. That's why we're also very close friends.
Is it true from what Barclay said, you find Wheelie's voice so beautiful that you actually cry?
Can we skip this question?
No, don't. I saw it for myself.
Yes, it's true. And it's embarrassing. I can't really help that reaction.
I won't go into detail with this one, but what do you think of Wombat?
Saying someone is a donk means they put their cards or chips in all the time. He does it all the time, so clearly Wombat's the donk here.
That's genuinely really insulting.
Alright, that's the 8th and last interview done.
8. There's never been 8 interviews in total.
Well, now there is. Hold on, where's Andy?
Oh yeah, he's been silent ever since he came inside the restaurant.
Yes, and I apologise for being so quiet. I was just looking if there's a decent quality drum kit in this place.
You want to play something?
Well, if that's okay with the others in here, I wouldn't mind playing for a bit. Are there any songs you folks would suggest?
I know a song you can play along with. Victor and Juan from my band did a song cover.
What's the kicker?
Well, you know how their voices sound. Victor is like the angel and Juan is like the demon.
An extinct fish and rat can sing. That's not the nuts.
Anybody here heard of Green Day?
Yep, that's the band they covered.
Oh my god, Sam, could you stop cutting off the solos? We're here to listen to the full songs, you know.
Sorry, force of habit.
I sure hope it is.
You must be serious. Chris, please don't tell me that abominable rat is a part of the Wandering Minstrels.
Yes, that's Juan Agro.
And why with the living inflatable fish? Who the bloody hell invites a blow-up fish to play music for an already dead band?
That's Victor Landwell, the only succubambuspis that's not extinct. And our band isn't dead. Look at where we are, Andy.
Because of how obsolete Victor and Juan are. Isn't that the reason why they left our band?
Honestly, who knows?
And for the most part, who bloody cares? The only decent bands I critique on is mainly Genesis and the Beatles. Bands none of you have even heard of.
Well, if you don't like our music, get the hell out!
Well then, I think I will. Wasn't I trying to tell you that coming back for the sequel was a complete waste of my time?
Someone get Andy out of the restaurant, please.
Don't worry, I'll throw a dartboard at his head, and that should kick him out for good.
No, you don't have to force me out. I'll just leave myself. And trust me, none of you would want to recast me for the third time. It just won't be worth it.
Well.
Yeah, I don't think Andy's coming back from this one. What the hell was that?
Someone's stolen my ship.
They just stopped at the North Promenade.
I'm the one who mastered it as an instrument, so I'll check myself.
I'll come with you, since that's Anglestock's private ship.
Alright everyone, we made it on time. I'm sure the manager of the pier will be happy to see us. Nathan? Rhubarb? Oh shoot, they must still be on the ship. I've got to get them out somehow. Or did I not bring them with me?
Well, if it isn't the deluxe paint guard.
Oh, Arthur. Why yes, it's me, Magnolia Flange. Why are you with Helix at this time?
I've got a better question. What have you done with our boat?
I haven't done anything with it. I just decided to bring 2 guests along with me.
I don't see anyone on board.
They are on board.
And furthermore, you haven't answered our question.
Excuse me? Perhaps I'm the man you're looking for.
Gordon Velcro?
Yes, that's right. Please ignore Mr. Flange, but Nathan and the green cartoon show dog aren't coming tonight.
First of all, I didn't invite you to come with me. And second, get back inside the ship, please.
No, Magnolia. I'm here to see Christopher.
Okay, but which one of you drove the boat here?
Magnolia insisted that he would drive this large boat here, so he did.
Great, now you've lost trust in Anglestock.
Look, the ship isn't damaged, so can we have you two with us or not?
But you don't just
settle down, Helix. I've met these folks during Crosswander.
I was the real manager of the Wandering Minstrels, so I'll gladly join you.
I will too, I guess.
Charles? What happened to you?
Oh, Brian thought it was funny to change me again, and it really wasn't.
I still think it's funny.
Well, Brian, is there something you'd like to admit to Sam? You know, what you did with Prendleby and all.
Oh, that's nothing. You see, after Ash got split up...
Yeah, Sam, Brian told me he ran over Prendleby.
What? No, I didn't.
So what exactly happened? Did you hit him hard?
Wait, you're not mad?
That white-haired Prendleby. Honestly, aren't we glad he's gone? Who even needed him in this time?
Exactly. That's why he's so useless.
Me and Davy had nothing to do with him anyway, so I'm proud of you.
What?
Don't worry, the minor characters like Blythe are known to get killed off soon enough.
Oh,
Hey Chris, Sam, we're back.
We brought down 2 known members.
Oh my gosh. There's more people than I expected.
Why are you so nervous?
Flange told me there would be a small group of people. This is too many.
There's only 11 people in the... Oh, that's quite a lot.
Guys, don't be rude. You know, Gordon doesn't cope well with a lot of people. Just give him his space, please.
Isn't it hard not to? I mean, he's a cereal mascot and a peacock. But that's only if his avatar gets changed.
Well, enough with that. We should be concerned about the film's length.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks, but I'm holding the interview limit to 8.
Basically what that donk is saying, you're not getting one.
Well, there's one thing I'd like to suggest. A place for the third film.
We need to go back to Denmark.
No, the Bayer Strand isn't that good.
How about the town we rented for the Celestial Minstrels?
I don't think we'd all be able to stay together like that.
Chris, I think you're forgetting quite a big landmark in the UK.
What?
He's talking about the Radio City Tower. If I remember correctly, you did make a song loosely based off of it.
Oh, yes, of course. Gordon, I'm glad you mentioned that landmark. That'll be our location for the third film.
I once went to Cleethorpes years ago, but I've never gone to Liverpool. How are we going to get there?
We'll be getting a train.
Oh, Chris, it doesn't seem like Oliver's around, and since I'm here, how's Wheelie doing?
Oh, Wheelie. Well, she's...
I'll tell you. During Crosswander, you may have heard her screaming. Wombat pushed her from the landing.
Yes, and it's as bad as it looked. Wait, why do you remember?
He did what? Wombat, you're the reason Wheelie isn't here?
Did you forget? We heard her scream from the other side of my apartment.
Oh. Well, Wombat, do you regret doing that to her?
Don't give him another chance. Magnolia, kick him out this restaurant and make him walk back to PokerStars.
Well, you heard Christopher. Leave this restaurant and don't come back. Not even for the third film, you crazy frog. Huh. I didn't expect that to work.
Now wait, I was about to change him back.
Right. Now that all the crazy people are gone, I think it's time for us to wrap things up.
Wrap things up? But I didn't get to...
Gordon, calm down. You'll have all the time you need for the next film.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Now, with that said, as we're about to reach a time limit, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the sequel up until now. Again, these films wouldn't exist without actual Sonic Harm around.
Neither would Sam. I wouldn't want to lose a friend like him.
Oh, thank you.
With that being said, thank you for watching ASHTUR, and we'll see you in the next film.